What's good, BFM? This is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions, Beats and Feasts. Hey guys, you know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. Today we're going to do an old favorite, and it's cold outside. It goes great with the winter months. We're going to do oxtail soup, guys. So, if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let's get started with some oxtail soup. As I do with all my videos, I'm going to start out showing you the supporting cast. A lot of ingredients here, don't let that intimidate you. So, the star of the show is the oxtail. Oxtails are quite expensive. I think for the 2 packages of oxtail I got here, I paid like close to 25 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. So to supplement that, I use a little bit of stew meat. Regular stew meat from the store. Make sure you clean your oxtail. Most of the time, just clean water and vinegar. But that's already been done here. So I also put a little bit of carrot in there. And here I got some celery and some sweet peppers that are cut up. So celery, sweet peppers. I got 2 onions cut up here. And I got a head of cabbage. And here's my potatoes. I put them in water just so they don't brown. And then I have tomato juice. Some people like to use tomato paste or tomato puree, but I use tomato juice. Beef broth. I have garlic powder. Some basil. Some black pepper, just regular old black pepper. Pink Himalayan sea salt, you know how I am about that. In here I have a couple bay leaves. Some dried thyme. And minced garlic, guys. So that's pretty much most of the ingredients. If there's anything extra, I'll let you know. But let's get started putting the oxtail soup together. To get started with this, and if I didn't tell you, I apologize. I'm using a power pressure cooker today. A lot of you guys seem to like my power pressure cooker videos, so I decided to use this today. First thing we're going to do here is I'm going to place my meat, or my oxtail, into the power pressure cooker. Just put them in here now. If I wasn't using the power pressure cooker, I probably would brown these off a little bit. But part of that is the power pressure cooker is going to get these really nice and tender in a short amount of time. So we're going to put these in here just like this. And I did a little bit of seasoning on them, just some salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil on it, just to season them up just a little bit. And then we're gonna pour in my stew meat on top. All right. Next thing we're gonna add to this is a little bit of my beef broth, probably about 2 cups. About half of that container. This container's 32 ounces, so 2 cups, 16 ounces. And then we're going to use a little bit of my tomato juice, I should say. There we go. Alright, so the seasoning that I'm going to throw in this, very simple seasonings. I'm going to throw in a couple bay leaves. Here's one. Most important thing about bay leaves is make sure you take them out before you eat. And then we're going to use my salt and pepper. There we go. We're going to season more later, but this is just the meat. A little pink Himalayan sea salt. There we go. And then we're going to use my garlic powder. To that garlic powder as well, we're going to put some minced garlic in there as well. But first we're going to add some basil, fresh basil, or dry basil I should say. And we're going to use the rest of the thyme that I have. There we go. And that can go in the trash. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of garlic to this. Probably about a tablespoon and a half. Or a teaspoon and a half, I'm sorry. And the other thing we're going to add right on top of it is the onion. Give it some flavor. Alright guys, so that's all we're going to put in there for the first, I would say, 30 minutes of cook time. Alright, so we're just going to put that in there. I'm going to put the top on. We're going to lock it down as I always do. There we go. So on this, like I said, I'm going to hit the meat and our chicken button. And we're going to increment it to high. And we're going to bring that down to 30 minutes. Alright, so it's going to start going around and around. It's starting to build pressure. And at that point, once the pressure builds, it'll start counting down from 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and I'll check it and we'll add the rest of our ingredients here. Look at these oxtails. Beautiful. Look at that. They're about 3/4 of the way cooked. So now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients here. So the first thing we're going to add is my hardest root vegetable, which is the carrots. Just going to add the carrots in there. Get those mixed in really good. Next thing we're going to add is the celery. I cut my celery up not too little because, you know, this pressure cooker, it kind of disintegrates some of your vegetables, so you don't want to cut it so it's so small. Alright, the next thing we're going to add is, I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes here. Add the potatoes there. And the last thing we're going to add is the cabbage. Cabbage is going to cook down, so, you know, it can be at the very top. We're going to push that down in the pressure cooker. But I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning to it. A little bit more garlic powder. And we're going to add the rest of my beef broth. And we're going to add about 2 more cups of the tomato juice. There we go. And the rest of it is just going to be salt and pepper. Alright, and let me get my salt. There we go. So it looks full now, guys, but it's going to cook down, believe me. Alright, so we're going to put our lid back on. We're going to lock it down. Alright, so we're going to put this on for about 20 minutes. We're going to go ahead and hit the meat chicken button, increment it to, we're going to increment it to high. Then we're going to bring it down, bring it up to 20 minutes there. Alright guys, I'll see you in about 2 seconds. It's been the additional 20 minutes. This stuff looks incredible. Look at this big oxtail here. Look at that. Absolutely fall off the bone. The potatoes, carrots are absolutely tender. Hey, I'm gonna plate this up for you. I'll get you a nice, heartwarming meal on a cold winter day. If you're cold outside and you come inside and this is what you get, you should be happy. You should be very happy. Look at this. Fall off the bone. Totally fall off the bone. I'm gonna take a little bite. Oh my God. Oh, that meat is so tender. If you guys have never had oxtails before, you need to try it. Don't get intimidated by the name. You need to try this. There you go, BF fam. Oxtail soup. Very simple, very easy, and you're gonna love it, guys, on a cold winter day. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, guys. Hey, this is Big Tone signing off. Peace.